Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? Get out of my way. You'll find food out. What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? What are you looking for? There's plenty to eat outside. This is my kitchen.
I am parched.
I apologize.
Because it's a shame, eh? Aye, but Lord Zanine is Sir Otto's most esteemed vassal.
Wow, how brave you are.
Yes? What is it you want?
Where are you staring off to so sadly?
Takov is somewhere over there. And my sweetheart, Henny. He can't be here with me because I'm told he's not good enough for me. I know it's Agnes's wedding. But it still makes me sad. Why am I pouring out my heart to you? Sorry.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Just a few crumbs of bread. Have mercy, noble folk. Give us poor beggars a bite to eat.
What else could I do? What do you want? You look awful. Will we meet here?
Preferably.
That'll cool him down for a while.
Ma took it in where she could.
Oh, shut up and come dance with me.
You whoreson! What are you doing here? You're lucky we're at a wedding, or I'd whip you like a cur.
I'm glad you're an old woman finally made peace. You should have done it a long time ago.
You're right. I sleep a lot better now.
Don't you want to go and drink to the deal with him? I think he's waiting for me.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Mishka, would you help me with something?
With what, then?
I need you to get your mother out of the kitchen for a while.
Should I even ask why?
I need to get to the supplies in the pantry. I want to give something to the poorer people in front of the gate.
What? Give away what isn't yours?
But, you know, they're hungry and
I'll pretend I didn't hear you. It is kind of you.
thanks, Mishka.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
quite a debt at the...
Well. How did you get in here?
Greetings, innkeeper. I came with Radovan. We forged a sword together for Lord Semi.
So you can do something besides brawling? Don't worry. I'm just teasing you. I admire you for sticking with a man like that. What do you mean?
I have such rotten luck. Everybody's out getting drunk and I'm stuck in a moldy dungeon. I'm so fucking sick of this.
What do you mean? All blokes get a little tipsy now and then after all. But that man of yours, I mean, if what they say about him is true. Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know, keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for nobody. He didn't say anything. Well, I don't want to be the one to tell you. Flatushka, your man has racked up quite a debt at the alehouse. I'll tear him to pieces. How much does he owe you? A few days in auction. I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't call him under the drop. And how am I supposed to do that? If I don't will, someone else will.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? What are you after? There's food and drink in the court.
It's good for nobody.
He didn't say it.
This smells so good.
I don't want to be the one to tell you. Flatushka,
Excuse me. Like from Mars Kitchen. It's roasting.
You hooked me with a stick and burst into flames.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Well, that's something else. Hail Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Can't say no to that.
I need you to help! God!
And to the newlyweds.
To them too! Bye. I haven't got this till since my brother's wedding. Which brother? Let me think.
If we didn't have to wait for it, the ceremony would be over by then. And you wouldn't be here with us.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semi. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work for Lord Simeon himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, fob. Like a lot of fellas around here.
That could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. One that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away. Listen, Oberon, don't your horses need new shoes?
How did you do? He got his ass kicked. I saw it with my own eyes.
My dear.
What do you want?
Well, you of course. I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
I like you too.
Really? And, Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
I see, naughty girl. Where?
I'll show you. Follow me. Oh! Oh!
Well,
Good.
that was something.
Henry, what is it?
It's just... I liked it very much.
Yes, it was nice.
I'll be going now.
Christ! Pardon me.
I need to plow too.
Isto está a fazer?
You come to my box, I'll call
Nenê.
them about the rest of us.
O que está a fazer, nenê?
They'd never tell you.
Nenê. O que está a fazer? Estou nervoso. Nenê. Estou nervoso. Por Bravo.
My wife would dance till dawn, but I can't keep up anymore. Why don't you fix yourself?
I hope the old man doesn't see me here.
I apologize. Good evening. What do you need?
About the nomad camp by the pond.
They've got some handsome young fellas there, truth be told. A pleasant evening.
May the Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle to your help.
Hey, I can't translate, mate. My eyes deceive me. What are you doing here, Henry? I can't tell you how happy I'm to see you here.
Greetings, Oberon. I see the richest farmer in the county can't miss such an occasion.
Exactly. Ostanker's here too. He'll be glad to see you.
I know. I've already talked to him.
Yes? Then we'll have something to drink. What do you say?
Sure. To your health, Oberon.
To yours, Henry. To yours.
O que você está olhando? O que você está colorindo? Essa lá é bonita.
Really outdone himself with this taunt thing. And they say the same. Greetings. What do you need?
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you dress very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but they're not for sale. But she can make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the whole county. Beautiful work, I must admit.
Did you like it a lot? Maybe even enough to take it from the blacksmith?
Hey, hold on. I do enjoy pretty things. I really do. But what would I do with a sword? I wouldn't even know how to hold it.
And was there anyone suspicious hanging around?
There was this one fella. I noticed him right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise it was a cheap, shoddy job.
Is that why you think he might have taken the sword?
He committed a fashion crime already. People like that are capable of anything.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
I'll go now.
So long. Take care, friend.
Fuck. I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
What's the matter? Shit! Hey! Henry! Now listen! Henry! Didn't you want to bet on my pulse? If I win, you drink.
I don't get it. Have you got anything else?
Alright then. I'll give you my boots. But if you lose, you'll give me yours.
Seriously?
Take it or leave.
Look.
Oh, come on.
I said...
None of that.
I really don't want to bet.
Fuck Henry. You bet, or you get an ass kicking. Take your pick.
Why not, I say? Boots it is, then. You'll be a disgrace walking around with stinking feet.
I love you, Henry. Which of them will you bet on?
The one in the green coat.
Look at it. Shake on it. I'll beat you to a bloody... fucking hell!
Fuck. I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Let him have it, laddie! Crush him like a grape! Give up, son!
You'll be fucking sorry!
They're drunk again.
Try puking on him instead!
Christ!
Alright, girls, for fuck's sake! Useless!
You can barely stand on your feet!
For Christ's sake!
Is that some Moravian dance? One for Moravia!
The old man finds out, he'll kill me.
Fucking hell! Bastard!
Try puking on him instead!
He'll have a fit.
Moravia is behind you!
That won't work on me!
Give up, son!
Useless!
This won't end well. Fuck. I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Just fight already!
What's it to be, you wretch?
Is that some Moravian dance?
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
I don't have the whole day for you. Careful!
I'm hit!
You can barely stand on your feet!
This time I'd like to know.
Smash his gob!
You kicked the bucket, you
Let him
shit.
have it, laddie!
Fuck. Oh, they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Just fight already! It's a wonder
Crush
you're
him
still
like a
standing.
grape!
What's the matter? Shit!
Is that...
Useless!
Give up, son!
You'll regret that, fucker. I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar. Fuck. I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Smash his gob!
This won't end well for you. I hope they didn't take anything out of
Give
the
up, son!
If Lord Tremaine sees him, he'll have a... You kicked the bucket, you shit!
You can barely stand on your feet!
Useless!
Christ!
I don't have the whole day for you.
That won't work on me. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
The old man finds out he'll kill me.
Go.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
They didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Crush him like a grape.
Go fuck yourself.
Drunken
Fuck.
tossers.
Excuse me. Now you're for it, you
One
shit.
for Moravia. Let him have it, laddie.
I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
You'll be fucking sorry. Blasted up. Who gave them booze this time? I'd like to know. That won't work for me.
Everyone's blind
You were
drunk.
crawling over
Where
that
have
meadow
you
like
been all
fish
my
worms in
life?
the market.
I might have known. Where there's trouble, or a capon is never far off.
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
It doesn't matter. Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobuk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Listen to me, loudmouth. Get out of here right now before we get really pissed off.
Scram. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm shitting myself. You two won't fuck with me, and I'll deal with you first. You were trying it on with my girl, so get ready, you asshole.
Looks like the fight's been postponed, eh?
Credit where credit is due, though. In his condition, I'd be face down in the dirt, while he managed to curse me quite fluently.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
How do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see it?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
I don't know. I don't trust you much, but I don't have a choice. I'll go and check it out.
I expect an apology as soon as you find the sword. And, Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over
Finally.
that like 6 months.
Now you're fresh. I'm sorry.
You said he'd helped you before.
I don't have my bow. Hey, I know you.
Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
Henry, you promised me you'd watch me. And look.
Kisah tu pelari.
Look at the state I'm in now.
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry, have you been thinking?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now. Fucking hell.
Henry, have you seen that husband of mine?
Not for a while.
Is that true?
Right. We just greeted each other and then I went to eat.
Didn't you promise you'd keep an eye on him?
How do you know?
He bragged that he was sure you'd keep him sober. So where is he? Where have you got him?
Well, I let him out of sight for a moment. Sorry.
Oh, and it's all the same now. If you find him, come and tell me.
Of course. I'll let you know when I find him.
Oh, God be merciful. It's a good thing you're here, lad.
First that's von Berghoff, and now...
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
You really enjoy it here?
That's Henry. He came to talk off the nation.
I found your husband.
And where is he?
I'm sorry, but he's completely plastered. He's lying in the corner behind the dovecot.
Oh, sweet Virgin Mary. That idiot. Thanks, Henry. I'll take him home before he disgraces us completely. See you soon, my friend.
Fucking sake of this. his arse. He came to me. I saw it with my own eyes.
Bullshit. Stop making excuses. No, Dom. Get yourself together. We're going home.
He came to attack on Blackstone. He said he helped him afford the press.
Come on.
I'll shoot her for you, just for the price of the horseshoe. What do you say?
So it's that you threw it in here. I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
right back where we started. Von Burgo's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go. Come to play dice? I don't play dice. So what do you want? I wanted to congratulate you. You're marrying off your daughter. What a day. Aye. Well, thanks. And you'll drink to it with me? Naturally. I won't turn down the father of the bride. I'm happy to hear that. Here's to my Agnes. The bride.
Dancing with a lady now. You'll have to wait.
Henry, I just saw you, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
I'm sorry. I wasn't watching you closely enough.
And I thought I could rely on you. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
I managed in the end and got the food elsewhere.
Ah, that's good. You know, she's a good cook, but she can also be a real thorn in my side. I just regret that I can't repay you as I promised, after you helped me out like this, since Lord von Berkoff hasn't turned up.
Oh well. Can't be helped.
Perhaps you'll soon have another opportunity.
Why didn't Lord von Berkoff come? I thought you were waiting for him before starting the ceremony.
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain said he'd sent someone to look for him, but they found no sign of him.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son, Bright? I'd like to congratulate him.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. But don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today.
You all right?
Christ. Stop blundering around.
Careful.
Christ!
Pardon me. God bless. What would you like?
Excuse me, lady. I'm looking for the newlyweds. Would you know where they might be?
And why are you looking for them, lad? Is something wrong?
No, not at all. I'd just like to wish them good luck in their marriage. Lots of healthy children and so on.
You're kind, but I can't help you. Our older doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a quiet corner somewhere to be alone.
Then I shouldn't disturb them.
True.
I imagine they're not really in the mood for congratulations right now.
God be with you.
So, did you succeed?
I found another way in the end. But thanks for your effort.
That's good.
Have you seen Alder and Agnes?
No! But I am seeing...
Pig.
What? Well, that is anyone who Disney... As if you never did anything like that.
You're a mess, Jules. Fuck you. Jesus, what a state you're in. Bugger off. Ugh. Can I get on with it now?
Aye. The last one waiting for you is the Old Lord.
What can you tell me about your lord, Gnarly?
What can I tell you? He's got a lot of experience, but a lot of old man's aches and pains. Be careful, though. Don't underestimate him. As you saw yourself in Apollonia, his age is deceptive.
All right.
I'm sure he's looking...
Lord Semi.
I'll gladly accept, Henry.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir.
Good fight, my lord, and a well-deserved win.
Thank you, Nari. But Henry here didn't fight badly at all.
Thank you, sir.
Now, drink up. It'll ease your suffering.
I'll need it. You didn't spare me one bit.
Tell me, Nari, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He did pretty well, but luck wasn't on his side today.
But he certainly deserves some reward for his courage, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry, for your brave effort.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Semi.
ceremony. You think it flew there?
Why else would it be in such a hurry?
So, it must have received a message from the outside.
Fish, the swallow just flew to meet us halfway. Bygone day, instead.
Yeah, help!
I apologize. Sister's wedding, and I want to remember it.
But they broke your friend's heart. Leave me alone, or so help me.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Sebby? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. God be with you.
If you're my friend, you'll have a drink with me. It will be the last one today.
I said no, Wojtek. It's my little sister's wedding.
Like this one Sunday.
What heart,
Why did you do this to me? Why
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alder.
Did he?
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
Mozão, que dia que é dia 30? Que dia 30?
Quê?
Que dia 30?
Dia 30?
Que dia que é? Falta quanto tempo pra dia 30? Fala aí, dia 30. Tudo bem? Não é verdade.
Olha o calendário, não sei não.
Né?
Carnaval dia 1º, semana que vem, dia 30 deve ser sexta. 30. 23.
Dave falou que dia 30 vai sair o trailer 2 GTA V.
Dia 30, esse mês não tem 30.
Desgrama.
Esse aqui é fevereiro?
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any Lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding. I'll be a laughing stock. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Boots! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, Faye! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
No mercy! What are those fancy moves for fuck's sake? I'll sort you out nicely.
Now you mind you!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Christ! That must hurt! I've been waiting for you. Tough shit! Once more and we can go home! Leave him alone! Take that! Slice him up! Blood flowing! Tough shit! Go! Hey, you're underestimated him! Come on, Gum.
No wonder you're still standing!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
Cursed luck. Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
I don't know. Should I?
A few days ago, we sent him with a message for Sir Otto von Berghoff to his castle Trotsky.
A few days ago, you say? Well, Trotsky isn't that far away. Shouldn't he be back by now?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job to me.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here, of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Oh, sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
Do you realise the shit you got me into? I was stuck in a foreign region, far from home, without money, without my things, and the worst of it all, I was completely alone.
I know! I already said I behaved like a fool, all right? So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
Well, you haven't been idle. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy to the royal hetman, and poacher.
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas. Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Rattay. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa. About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a noble.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store. Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon? With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing. But he really is a noble. Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Rattay. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Berghoff is strict. but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you, or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Not enough pretty girls for my life. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
Why wouldn't they when it's true? It would be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it will be even worse. Look, there's a rebel running.
Away.
No one wants I'll tell you why everything's gone down the drain.
It was nice. Good.
I'm sorry.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
I'm only a sweating blacksmith. Who care what I think?
Who knows? But someone might care why I listen to such talk, and on duty too.
You play the saint, but I know very well what you fellas say in the guardhouse about
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
He hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf.
That's that.
no business here, vagabond.
I'm sorry. It was nice.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, if you really don't have anything for me, I'll just idle around then.
That'd suit you, eh? None of that. Only, what to do with you? I've only got work in the forge, and that's a craft, an art, you could say.
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. Tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kebab. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Well, it depends. Usually 4, but once there was a 3-legged foal born in our village.
All right. You're a fool, but maybe you're a handy one. So go and make one horseshoe for the groom, all right?
But a horse has 4.
Aye, but Kabat's missing just one. And I ain't going to waste more on him.
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right, but I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads, this here itinerant is... my new helper.
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me. Christ! Pardon me.
I'm sorry.
You're not permitted to be here. Give up!
Easy! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up and show...
Take me away.
Now, show me what you've got.
All right.
All right, then. You won't avoid punishment. Let's... God be with you.
Well, this property belongs to someone else.
Good morning, lad.
What do you have for...
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
I'm sorry. What a day. God bless.
Well, good day.
God be with you, neighbor.
Greetings.
What are you doing here?
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. Andy's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and...
What's that noise?
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly. Excuse me.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Boston.
And why wouldn't they when it's true? It would be bad, I tell you.
No, seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it will be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant.
mind your own business.
I'm sorry. It was nice. Good food. It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Who's careful, I think.
I listen to such talk, and on duty too.
You play the saint, but I know very well what you fellas say in the guardhouse about the chamberlain. That's another matter.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride...
Hey, Wojtek, we've still got work to do. Come and help.
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, hi. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
Me neither. But all I care about is you giving me a hand. Those sacks won't carry themselves.
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with Magda and I'll be right with you.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
Sure. Me and Wojtek are helping his uncle. And I'm sure Wojtek's uncle would rather he stopped gabbing and gave me a hand.
I wouldn't want to keep you lads from your work. Take care then.
Thanks a lot. Are you on some kind of mission to ruin my fucking life?
You should thank me for not saying what you're really doing here. And now come and give me a hand.
That's just great.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
And he didn't notice you standing there.
Careful.
I'm sorry.
Bonito, parabéns. Parabéns.
That's that.
Hey, vagabond! If you're done hauling, get on.
Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wood.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No. Blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
But that poacher is innocent.
An innocent poacher? But that's nothing to do with me. My job is to make sure it don't collapse when he swings.
By the way, would you happen to know how I can get up top in the Maiden?
Why, up the stairs, of course.
Yeah, but I'm not actually allowed inside the tower.
Then don't go there. Hey, I'd love to chat with you, but I got a job to do.
I could help you with that.
You could? Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing. That's one sharp blade.
I'm sorry.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh. I'll be going.
Aye.
Farewell, my friend.
first bell. Another 11 to go.
Jesus
Christ we pray.
God be with you.
I bought a lovely ewe bow the other day for a great price.
I finished.
I told. Oh.
I'm
Oh, then you must say so. And there's a
all right.
how smart
One.
you're
All right.
and now I'm winning. Lads.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Oh, damn it. I'm burning it.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
I have to hammer it more evenly.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. This is useless. I should move it.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him,
I have to
he
move
vanishes
it.
like the wind. That damn wretch!
I should do it more evenly.
That damn wretch!
Well, I'm about halfway done. I have to hammer it more evenly.
That miserable blacksmith!
This is
Where
useless.
is he now?
I should move it.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good. I have to move it.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Ah, this is useless. It's cold. The second toll for Hans.
Crucifix! Where's
Just a
that
bit more, and I'll be done. This is useless. I should move it.
where's that fool of a blacksmith?
What's the matter?
Because of that damn... The lock on our man...
But the blacksmith...
I know he is. Only he tells me...
Blacksmiths are important people, though.
Uh-huh. You'll be one of them too, eh? Oh, well. What can I do except wait anyway?
Can I help you somehow?
No. Unless you can...
Oh, you said the blacksmith knew how to do it, though. So the blacksmith isn't a decent man?
Aye. And he ain't decent. He's a nasty piece of work.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait.
Ah! What do you think you're doing?
No.
Stop beating Did you stop that? You see? You do have some brains.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here, and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Sure. I wouldn't want to be rude.
Very wise.
Do I get something for those horseshoes?
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only got one horse here, but even so...
What did you do before?
You're a bit
Well, I get the... Not quite. I'd also like to know if you've still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Don't worry. I'll get it for you.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally. Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
Uh-huh. Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance?
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
I'll be going then.
Go, and don't...
It seems like you'd be glad...
Alea jactan honest, my friend. The die... So I'll be quite glad if you join me.
I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat. Although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me who he took it from. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the Lord. It's safe with me. Once its owner turns up, I'll gladly give it back to him.
Or lose it in a game of dice. I wouldn't say it's very safe in your hands.
I'm a priest, not a saint. So what of it?
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
Maybe we'd better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend. But if you should change your mind, I'll be glad to play.
What if my soul is burdened with...
Of course, son. Or take the path of repentance. It will improve your reputation with people. But and you, if I'm not mistaken, have a... Come find me when you have atoned for your work.
After some leftovers. The kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there.
You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. I'll have to go on duty too.
I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here, or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
Jesus comeu hoje.
Quê?
Jesus comeu hoje.
Não era pra levar na cantina.
Jesus comeu algo gostoso. Quer ver?
I can see if I've got anything to eat on me.
Hey, I need some decent grub, not some mouldy bread.
You might be surprised. Oh, I must have got mixed up.
Well, go.
I'll be going.
Ah, ele conseguiu salvar o jogo.
Not permitted to be here. Surrender, now!
Puta merda. Os caras estão prendidos. E acho que é esse.
The third toll. A
Better get moving.
You thief! Surrender at once!
Leave that! It doesn't belong to you! Hey!
Vou perder o jogo de novo.
Spot if you don't yield. Show what you're made of.
I give up.
Ah, que bosta,
We know how
bicho.
to deal with thieves like you. You return what you stole and pay a fine.
I can't pay. I don't.
In that case,
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it for.
that's not how it works. But fine. If you return it, but don't do anything like that again.
Piss on that fucking thief's head.
Nossa, Deus. Acredito.
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Who's that creeping around? Hey!
É. Peraí, que você tem vontade de comer algo mais tarde? O que você gostaria? Isso? Que bem.
The fourth spell.
Me lasquei de novo no jogo.
So, are you still looking?
Indeed I am.
What did you do that no one was?
Certainly not. Although it may look...
And isn't playing dice a sin too?
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers.
Romans?
Ah, that's exactly what Master Theo... Which, by the way, I successfully completed in all...
Do you still have that?
I do. Do you still covet?
Sorry, but I'm not going to play...
Suit yourself.
Never mind.
May the Lord bless...
Nossa. O que eu vou fazer, né?
And don't gobble everything, fella.
What do you need?
What do you have for a sec?
Maybe next time. I apologize.
Como é que eu faço essa parte aqui?
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's arms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas? Where from?
Well, that's a really long story, but I heard what happened to him, and I need to talk to him.
Talk? What do you expect to hear from him? But it's all the same. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
What exactly is wrong with Thomas?
He was badly wounded in a fight. It looked for a while like he wouldn't live to see the dawn. But he got a bit better. Only a few days ago he caught a fever and the Sawbones is away with Lord von Burgo. And that fever ain't letting up.
I heard that that priest of yours has the rosary.
Nicodemus?
Yeah. I heard he won it from Kabat and dice.
That sounds like him all right. Booze and dice. And consorting with that thief Cabot too.
Well, I suppose he should give it back, right?
He certainly should.
It's awful what some people are capable of.
God's truth. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above. Wouldn't you like to pray by Thomas's bedside?
Could I?
Aye, come with me. I'll take you up to the chapel. Usually it ain't open to folk of your station.
I understand. I'd be glad to go and pray for Thomas.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods.
Halt!
No one thought...
Surrender at once!
Easy now! I surrender!
Ah, here you are. You're that bastard. I'll have...
Look, can you keep a seat?
What are you talking?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you going with it?
It's like this.
No?
They're really good in bed. Well, this yarn spinner, she was at Hind, and all of a sudden, I look around and realize that girl made a... Oh, I've had enough embarrassment.
All right, then.
No.
Greetings to you, friend.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own two eyes on the road to Krakow. when I was escorting Lord von Burgo. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the source. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him. Careful!
Interesting. The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Still the same. In a fever.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Burgov. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
As I said, I need to talk to Thomas.
That's all.
You've no idea how much. If he ended up in hell, I'd have to go there after him. I made a promise.
To who?
Well, to a certain poacher.
What?
Never mind. The main thing is, I'll help you.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you. Don't worry. You'll be fine.
No, please. I'm sorry.